Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be the 11th video on Next.js, and today we will be creating our contact us page that we haven't created yet. So in the previous video we did learn about the props, Next.js props, and today we will be learning about node mailer, how to send emails from our website. So let's go to the Visual Studio. And over here we will create, inside the app directory we will create contact folder, a folder by the name contact, and inside that we will create a file by the name page.jsx, and this will be our contact us page. So export default function contact, and here we'll return our React component like this, and let's put the metadata. So export const metadata is equals to title. I'm sorry, it's title. Let's say Esther contact us. So we have got the page title here. Now we'll call the page header that we created in the last video using props. So page header, and since we do not have any page title over here, so we will declare a title. Title will be, let's say, contact us. All right. Now, guys, you can create you can create as many designs as you want on the contact us page, but I am just simply showing you by creating a contact us form, so that whenever a user visits your website and fills out the contact us form, it should be sent out to you as an email. So I will just show you how to get it done. So section.py5, and here div dot container, div dot row, div dot call lg12 dot call md12 dot call sm12 dot call 12 h1 dot margin bottom 0 dot text center. Let's say share your thoughts with us. Share your thoughts with us. Instead of h1, let's make it h3 tag. Okay, it's good now. And let's create a contact form. So for that, let's put some space. Division.py4 is enough, and we'll create another row. Div dot call lg, let's say we'll use call lg5, call md10, call sm12, call 12, and let's make it mx auto to put it in the middle. And over here we will create our contact us form. So, form, and let's remove the action as of now. So here let's say div, and we'll put a label dot form label name, and Autocomplete will be, let's say, off. And just let's make some styling on the form. So class name padding 4 and bg light, and let's put a border, and inside this we'll create a input group, div dot input group, and input text dot form control, and let's not use any name and ID. Instead we'll use placeholder is equals to first name, and we'll use another input field, and it will be last name, and let's make them required. Let's make them required. So we have got the first name, last name, and we'll use email. So div dot empty4 label dot form label. We'll use email, and we'll use the input tag, and it will be, let's say it will be email placeholder, enter your email, make it required. Let's say we'll create another one by the name phone, email, phone, and instead of email we'll use input type number and enter your phone, and lastly we'll use message. So div dot empty4, inside this label dot form label for message, and message, and we'll use a text area over here, text area, and it will be placeholder, write your message here, and we'll make it required, and we'll put a class name form control, and let's make it a little bit bigger, and we'll put rows equals to, let's say, 7. Okay, it's good now, and we'll create another div tag, and over here we'll put input submit dot btn dark, value will be, let's say, send message, and let's make it with 100 like this. Now, okay, all right, now the thing is, since we will be using events, form events over here, and as I have already told you guys that form events are form events can be created only on the client components. So we'll have to make this page a client component. But there is an issue over here. If we make it a client component, let's say like this, if we make it a client component, then we will not be able to, so we will get an error over here saying you are attempting to export metadata from a component marked with use client. So we cannot export a metadata from a client component. So instead of making this page a client component, we will just create a component inside this components directory by the name contact form.jsx, and we will put the form over here. We'll just cut the form from here. Oh, I'm sorry. So we'll cut the entire form from here and we'll put it here. So export default function contact form return like this. Now we'll call it here. So we'll call the contact form in our contact us page. So contact us form. Okay, we have got it here now. And we'll go to the contact form.jsx, and over here we'll make it a client component by writing use client at the top. And do remember, guys, that use client should be written at the very top of the page. And even if you write it on the second line, it will not work. It should be the very first line. And after that, we'll write an event over here on submit handle submit, and we'll declare this function as well. So const handle submit is equal to it will be an async function because we will be sending the form data to our API. So async e dot prevent default, because we are going to prevent the default function of the form submission, and instead we'll create our custom function. We'll write our custom function, and for that, let's say what happens. Let's say if it is working on, let's see if it is working or not. Let's check this out. So alert form is submitted. So we won't be able to do this. Let's say Robert Downey @gmail.com, phone number, putting a random number over here, and write a message. So hello, this is a test message, and we'll see if this is working or not. So yes, we are getting our alert, form is submitted. Now what we will do is we will send this data to our to the to our API. So for that we will be doing data mapping. So we will create a variable const fname set fname. We'll use state, we'll put a default value, and like this we will be okay. We'll have to import use state from React. All right, so like this we will create all the variables for all of the input fields. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 input fields. So 1 2 3 4 5, and set an f name. It will be l name, set l name, and email, set email, email, phone, set phone, and message, set message. So let's see if we are getting this data over here. We'll use an escape string, $f name, $l name, and then we'll write $email, $phone, and $message, $message. And let's check this out. Robert Downey, Robert Downey at gmail.com. Hello, this is a test email. So we have not got our data over here because we haven't done the data mapping yet. So we will be mapping this these variables with our input field. And for that, what we will do is, it's very easy, guys. You need to write value is equals to, will for the f name, we'll use this variable f name. So value is equal to f name. And what we will do is on change, so on change in this input field. So whenever you will make any change in this input field, what we will do is we will set the f name. So we will set f name. We will set the f name to e dot target dot value. So whatever the value of the input field will be, it will be assigned to the set f name variable, and this set f name will then change the value of this variable f name. And same thing we'll do with all of the fields. Value is equal to l name. On change, it will be set l name. And same thing we'll do with the email. Value is equals to email. On change, it will be set email. And phone, here is the phone number. So value, this will be phone, set phone, and then message. We'll be doing it here. Value is equals to message, and here it will be set message. And now let's check it again. Robert Downey, Robert Downey at gmail.com. 123. And hello, this is a test email. And we'll click on the send button. So we have got the data over here, Robert Downey, and we have got the entire form data over here. Now what we will do is we will pass this data to our API, and then we'll create our API later on. So for that, what we will do is, let's say we'll use a try catch function, and over here we'll put an alert that email cannot be sent. Try again later. And inside that try, we'll write our function. So let response is equals to we'll use the fetch function, fetch post function, and over here we'll put our API URL send email, and we'll pass our data over here json.stringify. So we'll write f name, l name, email, phone, and message. We have passed the data, and we'll check if well, first of all, response is equals to await response dot json. So we'll return we'll try to get the response in JSON format, and after that we'll check if response dot success will be true, then we will put an alert that thank you for contacting us. We will get back to you shortly. And if it is not, then we will write else. We'll write response, else we'll write alert error sending email, try, please try again later. So it says email cannot be sent, try again later, because we haven't created the API yet. Now inside the app directory, we will create our API. So we'll create a new folder by the name API, and inside API, we will create another folder by this name send email. API and new folder, it will be send email, and inside this email we'll have our API file. And guys, as it is a file-based routing system, so it will be, the file name would be mandatorily route.js. So inside the send email, it will be a page by the name route.js. Now let's see. All right. So first of all, we'll create the function export async function, and it will be a post function because we will be sending data to node mailer. And let's see if we have already installed the node mailer. So for that, we'll go to package.json and we'll check the dependencies. So we have not installed the node mailer yet. So export async function post, and we'll use request. And over here, we'll fetch all of our data. So const f name, comma l name, comma email, comma phone, comma message, and it will be, since it's an async function, we'll write await, and we'll use this argument. This is a property. This is a NextJS property, so we'll use request dot json, and we'll return a response. So whenever we create an API, we return a response, and it will be a next response, and we'll need to import it from next server. So next response dot json, let's say the success is true and message is we have got all data in API, and let's say if it is working or not. Thank you for contacting us. We'll get back to you shortly. It's giving us our custom message. So for that, we'll alert response dot message, because the response that we return from the API, it contains the message over here. So we'll write response dot message, and same thing we'll do with this as well. Return response dot message and see. Okay, we have got all data in API. So it's returning the data. And let's see if we are able to fetch this data or not. And we'll check if the data is correct or not. So for that, let's use the escape string $f name $l name and then dollar email and comma dollar phone comma dollar message. And let's see if we are getting this data. Okay, perfect. So we are getting this data in our API. Now, what we want is we want two responses. One if the mail is sent successfully, and another one if it is not. So for the success response, we'll write message. We'll write the message as thank you for contacting us. We will get back to we will get back to you shortly, and we'll get back to you shortly. And we'll also write a response if in case it is not it's not success. It's if the success is false, then we'll write error sending your message. Please try again later. And as of now, we'll just comment out this thing. Now we'll use node mailer to send emails, and for that we'll go ahead and first of all we'll have to install our node mailer dependency. So for that we'll open up our terminal. So you can open the terminal in VS Code as well. No need to go to this command prompt, because if you will go to the command prompt, you will have to stop the server and then you can install the dependency. Otherwise, if you go to the Visual Studio terminal, then you can simply install the dependency without stopping the local host or the server. So inside the terminal, we'll write npm I node mailer and hit the enter button, and just wait for a few seconds and see it has installed the node mailer. Now we'll close the terminal. And one more thing, guys, I haven't told you how to open the terminal. So if you guys are already working on VS Code, then you guys might know how to open the terminal. Or otherwise, let me just tell you. I mean, let me just tell you, it's for the beginners. So you can just simply hit Control plus the tilde button on your keyboard, and it will open up the terminal. Or you can simply go to, and you can simply click here, and you can just click on terminal and it will take you to the terminal. So that's how we do it. Now, since we have cached all of the data over here, and now we will use our node mailer. So for that, we will create a constant variable transporter by the name transporter. So const transporter is equals to node mailer, and we'll have to import the node mailer. Import node mailer from node mailer. And what we need to do is we need to write node mailer dot create transport. We will create a transport over here. And who will be the transporter? The transporter, we will be using Gmail to send emails. So for that, we'll write service. It will be Gmail, and we'll use authentication. And for authentication, we will use username. Username will be, let's say, future care web solution at the rate gmail.com. And the password, and over here guys, this won't be the Gmail password you need to use. It would be an app, third-party app password. I will let you know how to create that later on. Let's create this API first. So username and password. And now we have created the transporter. Now we will create mail options. So const mail options, that will be first of all from, let's say it will be website form, and we'll use the email as well. So $email, and where we where will we be sending this message to? So inside to, it will be, let's say, info at just a moment. Let me open up my Outlook and see what all emails are logged in here. So we can see we have info at futurecarewebsolution.net. So we'll use info at futurecarewebsolution.net. And after to, we'll write the subject. And the subject will be, let's say, contact us form. And the message will be text. So here it will be, let's say, $message, $message, and after that we'll put all of the data, name, f name space l name, and email, $email, and then phone number. So phone will be $phone and slash n. After phone, okay, email and phone, we have already put the message. So that's all. Now we'll use try catch function. So try catch, and if there is any error, we will return this response. Error sending your message, please try again later. Now try. In try, we'll write await transporter dot send mail function, and inside the send mail, we'll write mail options. And if it is true, then we'll return a success response. Success true. Message will be thank you for contacting us. We'll get back to you shortly. I'll just remove this. And we are done creating the API. And over here, If you put your Gmail password, it won't work. Let me just show you. So let me just put the password over here. camptvt at 889654. And let's check whether this contact us form is working or not. So we'll go to this contact us page and we'll just hit the send button. And over here it says error sending your message. Please try again later, because uh, this is over here the password is not the one that you use to log into your Gmail account. It should be a third-party app password. And how to create that password, I will just show you. So for that, we'll go to accounts.google.com, and uh, just a moment, accounts.google.com, and we'll go to the future care web solution. And over here, just search here on the search bar, just write app, and you will see app passwords. You just need to go to app passwords. Okay, we need to put the password here. So after putting the password, we have got this option, app password, and we'll create a new app over here. And let's say app name will be, let's say, contact form Esther. And we'll create it. And this is the password that we have got, your app password for your device. So we'll just copy this password and we'll paste it in our Visual Studio password over here, and we'll save this file. Done. Now let's just close this and let's try to send this email again. So we'll click on the send email and see it says error sending your message. Please try again later. There might be some issue. Future care web solution at gmail.com, and let me just give me a moment. Let me check this out. Future care web solution at gmail.com. And the service we are using is Gmail authentication user. Okay, it's user, it's not password. Instead, it should be pass. And let's check it out one more time and click on send message. And okay, now here it says thank you for contacting us. We will get back to you shortly. And let's check the email whether we have received it or not. So let's just refresh the inbox. Okay, now you can see we have got the email over here and it says website form, and here we have got the details: name Robert Downey, email robertdowney@gmail.com, and we have got the phone number and the message over here. Hello, this is a test email. So that's how we send emails from a website. And yeah, one more thing that I missed out over here. What we want is whenever there is a success message, we want our forms to be we want our form input fields to be empty. And for that, we'll just go to this contact form component, and over here you can see the success. If response success is true, then what we will do is we will set fname, lname, email, phone, and message, everything empty. and we'll just make it empty. And let's check it again. So this time let's say Captain Captain America, Captain America, Captain America at gmail.com. Phone number, hello. This is a test email from Steve Rogers. And let's open the Outlook again. So guys, you can see the email is sent successfully, and on clicking the OK button, it will clear the form like this. And let's check if we have got the email. So we have got this email now. Hello, this is a test email from Steve Rogers, name Captain America. So that's all. And we have successfully used the node mailer to send emails from our website. And that's all in this video. And we'll see you in the next video. And most probably in the next video, we will be working on a blog site. We will be creating a blog site wherein we will be using NextJS as front end, and we will be using WordPress in our backend, and we will try to fetch all data from our website, from our WordPress backend using API, and we will create a very beautiful blog site. And over there, I will also use CSS, and I will show you each and everything in details. So we will be creating a blog site there. So stay tuned and see you in the next video. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.